welcome to MamaMandala. I'm Hagar. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for showing up for yourself. This is a yoga practice and a contemplation for when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you feel like life is just piling up on top of you. You know, a lot of us feel that way because of the political map. We feel the weight of fascism growing in the world. I live in the US. It's very scary what's happening here now. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of a schedule in the modern world, the day-to-day, so much on your plate. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by everything that's going on in your children's life and all the stuff that you have to take care of, and the family and the home. Maybe you're overwhelmed by all of the above, wherever it is that you are. Maybe you don't even have time to change for your yoga clothes. I didn't. I'm wearing my jeans and my little end of winter sweater, you know? So wherever you are right now, come and meet yourself in the space that you're in. Separate your feet as wide as your hips. Release your arms by your sides and receive yourself exactly where you are. Right here, feel the ground underneath your feet. Allow your eyes to soften. We need to bring a groundedness to the space that we're in so that we don't get carried into the madness. And we need the softness, the vulnerability to be with ourselves where we are, even when, and maybe especially when, it is uncomfortable and doesn't appear to be what we signed up for, which is for a lot of us a lot of the time. Inhale and reach your arms up, and with an exhalation, slowly join your hands and lower your hands through the front of your face to the front of your heart. Release your arms and breathe in deeply. Create a tone in the back of the throat to receive your breath and channel it and direct it. Exhale and lower your hands through the front of your face to the front of your heart as a way to connect to life exactly how it flows through you. Inhale and reach your arms up, exactly how it swirls around you, but you are taking somewhat of an empowered path. Exhale, slowly bring your hands to your heart and not only navigate through it, but direct the flow of it. So the tone in the back of the throat. Inhale and reach your arms up. Ujjayi breath. Exhale and lower your hands through the front of your face to the front of your heart. That is a way for us to engage in the flow of life. One more. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands through the front of your face to the front of your heart. And notice how you feel. Maybe you are all over the place. This is what this practice is for. Inhale and reach your arms up, and this time interlace your fingers and turn your palms up. And maybe the all over the place is starting to shift a little bit just by breathing a few slower, more conscious breaths. Stretch and lengthen through the upper body. So with the feet into the earth, you're grounding so that you have a sense of connection and support. And with your upper body, stretch and lengthen to make space for the entirety of your experience. Deep breath in, increase your sensitivity and your receptivity. Exhale and release your arms by your sides. Separate your feet wide apart. If you have a dog, just be careful. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, Gracie. I was going to say, be careful not to step on them. Press your feet into the earth. Feet are parallel. Inhale and reach your arms up. And exhale, bend your knees and bring your hands to your thighs. Take your hips back and your chest forward. Deep breath in. And exhale, send your chest down into the space between your legs with your knees still bent. You're folding in, fingertips to the earth, crown of the head toward the floor. If this is too much for you, if this is not okay for your body, you can make your legs like this, keep your legs like this, but put your hands either on a chair, on a table, or even hands on the wall. So if folding forward like that is too much, you have options. Inhale and look forward. Stretch your chest forward. Maybe stretch your legs straight. Maybe keep your knees bent, depending on what you need. Exhale and fold back in. So through the overwhelm, Can you listen to what your system needs right now? Inhale, stretch your chest forward, hips back. Exhale, slowly fold back in. Connect to the rhythm and the flow of your breath. Inhale and look forward and direct the flow of your breath with a tone in the back of your throat. Exhale, fold back in. Bend your knees. Place your hands with an inhale on your thighs. Hips back, chest forward. Exhale, send your chest. Keep your hands on your thighs close to your knees and send your chest to the space between your legs. And then keep your knees bent. Inhale, send your chest forward. So you're coming halfway towards standing. Exhale, send your chest towards the space between your legs. So you're moving your spine in a few different directions. Inhale, send your chest forward and come all the way up. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. With an exhalation, turn your toes out, stretch your arms out to the sides and come into goddess pose. Inhale deeply, arms go up. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Let me mirror you. Stretch your left arm up and over your head. Press down into both of your feet as you extend the whole left side of your body. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Knees are bent, legs are strong. You're rooting, you're creating the strength. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm over your head. You're creating the strength that you need in order to move through the overwhelm and start to collect the energy. Inhale, bring yourself back up. And exhale, turn your feet forward, toes forward, fold all the way in. So you're collecting the energy, you're creating strength in order to start to shift it and turn it and navigate it and channel it in the direction that's more helpful for you and for those around you. Slow breath. Walk your upper body now to the right and turn your right toes out. Bend your right knee and press your fingertips into the earth as you reach your hips up to the sky. Widen the right knee away from your right shoulder so your glutes are stronger. Slow breath, lengthen your spine. And if you feel up for it, you can put your palms all the way flat and stretch a little more deeply. So your chest goes again towards the space between your legs. Widen the right knee to the right. Reach your hips up to the sky. Walk your hands through the center. Turn your right toes in. And with an exhalation, turn your left toes out. Bend the left knee. Come up high on the fingertips. Reach your hips up and back behind you. And widen the left knee to the left. Breathe slowly so that your feet and your hands and your breath ground you and connect you to the earth. You are supported through this time, through the overwhelm, through the challenges. Keep your feet grounded. Actively press them into the floor. Maybe put your palms all the way flat and push your hands into the floor to reach your hips up high and send your chest towards the space between your legs. Widen the left knee to the left and breathe. Walk your hands to the center. Turn your left toes in. And exhale, fold deeply in. Walk your upper body to the right. Turn your right toes out. Bend the right knee and bring your right fingertips to the inside of your right leg so that your right elbow can press into the right shin or right knee, and the leg, the knee or the shin, can press into the arm. Stretch your left arm up and over your head. And if you feel, right arm over your head, so sorry. Left arm over your head. I was right the first time. If you feel like your body in this position is not really finding its place, place your forearm, your right forearm on your right thigh. Breathe and ground into both of your feet actively and extend long through the fingertips of your left hand. Take your chin just slightly towards your chest and take the hyoid bone, which is the bone that's connected to your tongue, it's like the Adam's apple. Take it back. So you're not leaning back, but rather turning the gaze in a little bit, softening inwardly. Hyoid bone back, and then turn your gaze up to the sky as you press your leg and your arm into each other. Then with your next exhalation, touch the ground, and it's a long hold, I know. Walk your upper body to the left, turn your right toes in, turn your left toes out. The long holds help us. They're hard, they're challenging, but they help us create a groundedness and build our stamina. So hand on the inside of your left leg, bend your left elbow, push your elbow a little bit into your shin, into your knee. Leg pushes into the arm or forearm to thigh. Right arm over your head and breathe. Feet into the earth. Actively press them down. Grow roots that can receive the nourishment that you need from your life right now. Maybe up and out. Maybe there's this great storm, right? Moving through the branches of the tree that you are. But deep inside, you're growing deep roots that can support you in the stormy overwhelm of life. Breathe. Draw the front of your hip bones, both sides, the ASIS, towards each other. Draw the sides of the ribs towards the center of your belly and turn your chest up to the sky as you press your arm and your leg into each other. Deep breath in. Exhale, hand to the floor. Turn your left toes in, bring yourself back to the center and fold deeply in. Interlace your fingers behind your back, stretch your arms over your head. And if this is not a good situation for your shoulders, if they're too tight, you can just stretch the arms without interlacing the fingers. Just stretch the fingertips up and lift your shoulders up and away from the floor. You can also bring a strap or a belt or another shirt to hold on to. Slow breath. And then slowly touch the ground and bring your knees to the ground and bring your hips to the ground and lie all the way on your back. Bend your knees and place your feet as wide as your mat and open the arms out to the sides like a cactus. Receive a slow, deep inhalation. And with an exhalation, take your knees to the right. Feel the ground underneath you. Feel the support that you have even when it feels like you don't. You have the support of the earth beneath you, the support of your breath moving through you, the support of your attention and your intention as you continue to orient yourself toward what's going on in your life from the intentionality that you keep rooting into. We all fall off those wagons, by the way. Inhale, knees back to center. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, I have all these intentions, it's so not fulfilled, exhale, take your knees to the right. Turn your chest to the, knees to the left, chest to the right. Left and right are hard. Seriously. We all have intentions and goals and dreams and ideas and how we want to be that we keep falling off of. We all have that. Sometimes we do better than others. Sometimes in periods of overwhelm, when the whole world around us feels like it's collapsing and we are in this downward spiral process, it's harder to stay rooted in our intentions. But they're always there. We can come back. We can bring the breath there. And then moment by moment, it's not year by year, right? It's not even day by day. It's moment by moment. Okay, how do I want to be right now? I messed up. I yelled at my kids. I drove a little like a crazy maniac on the freeway. I flipped somebody off in traffic, whatever it is. Inhale your knees back to center. Bring your knees, both of your knees, into your chest and give yourself a nice hug. Wherever you are, this hug, this embrace of yourself where you are. This is not bypassing, and it's not disconnecting ourselves from accountability. It's just showing back up and reorienting ourselves toward the situation from our intentions, our values, what makes us feel like ourselves. Then bring your feet to the earth and feel the ground underneath your feet. And bring your hands to the tops of your thighs and root your thighs back. Root the thigh bones into their sockets so the thighs move towards your heels. Feel again the ground beneath your back. And then allow your body to release. Stretch your legs straight. Your hands can rest on your lower belly if that feels good. For me, that always feels so nice, a full circuit. With my hands, I give my body the message that I'm here for myself, even when I'm not the self that I want to be. And by being here for myself, I am redirecting my energy and trying again, trying my best. And I can always come back to that. If you prefer to lie down with your arms by your sides, your palms facing up, please do. And take a few moments here to rest, to soften, to release. And please stay here for as long as you can, as long as you'd like. And if you like this video, put a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel so that you can get more of these and other ways of connecting to yourself and the world. Subscribe to our mailing list over on MamaMandala.com and to our Substack publication. I will leave links for you in the description of the video, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Namaste.